Woohoo! It's wine time. Well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and that would be here. Join me with Wild Women with Wine. First one in. Yay, wave. Hello there, Amanda. Hello to everyone today. Lots of joiners, I see. There we go. We're bringing Dr. Nan in. Where are you? Hello there. Here she comes.
Hi, I get to be on the bottom this week. Woohoo!
I know you like it there anyway.
Oh, it just depends on what kind of mood I'm in, whether I have my cowboy hat with me or not.
What? Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Get yourself, go right now. Go to your kitchen. Go to your wine cabinet. Go to under your bed, wherever you keep your
Go
wine.
get the drinking. Yeah.
Go bring a glass over here and say cheers with us, because we know it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Did you get your hair cut?
No, you want to hear a dad joke? I got them all cut. No, no, I did not get a haircut. I attempted curling it. I can't curl it. And if anybody's on here knows how to do this, I'm looking at the mirror and I am not able to get the hair into the wand. It just doesn't happen.
I got really good at mirror work when I had short hair, and I would cut the back of my hair.
Yeah.
I'd cut it myself. So I'd have to stand look in one mirror into another and then cut the back of my hair.
Oh, so that's maybe what I should do.
So
get a mirror.
Get a couple mirrors. Yeah.
Oh, I knew my brilliant answer would come up with something. Is it because it's backwards, or is it because I'm just completely a spaz?
I mean, I think it is backwards. It's when you're going this way and you're looking in the mirror.
I can't even get it into the clip. That's my problem. I can't get this into this because this looks like this, and then it doesn't.
Well, try
whatever. This is
hold it out here and do it this way first.
I tried this. Some people are not all that talented with hair.
Well, it's been a long, long time since I've had any hair to do any of that stuff with. So, because of my break in like 25 years of having hair, I've had a few burns from curling.
Oh, so I got these gloves. They're gloves if you can't burn yourself.
It's like but I burn my face.
Oh, you burn your head. Oh my God! Don't forget. Thank you, Amanda, for buying a badge. We got badges turned on.
Amanda, you're the best. Thank you.
Yeah.
We love you guys. We're so happy to be here with you.
You're not gonna.
I've been off a while.
I'm gonna attempt.
I did.
Yes, it is.
David.
I'm gonna make the old college try to get YouTube on, because I think I found the solution. I wouldn't be, if I was a betting woman, I would not bet on me, but I think I found the solution to how to go live on YouTube. There was a little glitch. I hear a little kitty cat.
My kitty cat's in heat again. So.
Oh my God, she's
yeah
ready. She's ready to rock and roll. I feel her pain sometimes.
Yeah, she rolls and it's like she just wants some stimulation so bad. I feel bad for her.
Who was it that I saw? Oh, I saw a speaker talk about an instance he had when he was a kid with a cat that was in heat, and he took a pencil.
Oh, no.
This is a sexologist. I'm not mentioning any names.
Oh, that's horrible.
Well, I guess it was the cat liked it.
How would you know? Oh my God, that's gross. I'm sorry.
I know, and I'll tell you sometime later who this person is.
I have a feeling I know who it is.
Okay, all right.
So
no one anybody here knows.
I'll write it down, and
oh no,
and then I'll show it to you later.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Just
at any rate, I thought we might just chat in general about ways to introduce yourself to someone of the opposite sex that you're interested in, or the same sex that you're interested in, but
Somebody you're interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great thing. I just read on, I don't know, I think it was New York Times, I think. Somebody wrote up this whole list of new etiquettes, and
You
so much
have
of
that list?
it was crap. I mean, honest to goodness, it was really bad. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay. If this works and I go live on YouTube, I'm going to faint because oh my God, it worked. I'm live on YouTube. So if anybody wants to see us on YouTube, or actually just see me, I'm there.
All right, let's see if this is it.
Someone said that they're a lesbian and they're into all.
You know what?
This
is a guy who says he's a lesbian.
Yeah, but maybe he is. Who am I to say no?
I had a friend that always wore, he was a man, and he always wore a t-shirt that said, "I'm a lesbian in a man's body."
And who knows? It could be true.
All right, I'm not seeing this list.
So what did I do when I posted? I posted the wrong time zones.
Yeah, you put 7 o'clock.
Oopsie.
For the East Coast.
I meant that for the Central Time. You know, my daughter always corrects it. And anything I put online, there's always some problem with it, and I always hear about it. Surprised she didn't get to me before you did.
Right. You didn't tag her in it.
That could be why.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions and want to know anything about it, meeting someone that you're attracted to, it doesn't have to even be, love interest. It could be just, someone that you want to be friends with and go golfing with or something like that. Lay it on us.
All right. I'm going to see if I can find this list of things.
In the meantime, what are you all drinking? I got a little, I think this is a Chardonnay. Hello, Julio.
I got a little cab going on here.
Oh, this could be a tough question for us here.
What's that?
Julio says, "How do I get a girlfriend? I'm a brain-damaged Iraqi war veteran." So that's tough. But I think that you are a man of service to our country, and I thank you for doing that. Mrs. Elv, you're back from outer space. You haven't found the list?
No, I can't find the list. I'm bummed.
All right.
So I would like to address our Iraqi veteran. You know, if you're still seeking help and you're still in therapy and you're still doing work on yourself, you're building yourself up to be a great person and to heal your wounds. And there's nothing that's saying that you won't find a partner if you've been wounded in any way, shape, or form.
Well, he says, "How do I get a girlfriend?"
You need to go places where there are girls.
Or places that there are
women.
Or you can just try going online. I bet you that there are other people that are in a similar situation. Maybe even women that have come back from wars and can relate to what you've gone through.
Yeah, that's absolutely
Thank you, Jeremy Zimmer, for buying a badge. We're getting some badges.
Thank you.
We don't need
to support our wine habit.
It does support us. And thank you to YouTubers who are coming in strong over here. Muhammad Ali says, "Where can I find cougars?"
Well, okay. I don't know. Where do you think that is? You can find cougars.
In the cougar dens.
I know somebody that wrote a book about that. Do you know that person?
Yeah. Yes, it'd be moi. So I wrote a book called Fuck, F-U-C-K, as in like shit, fuck. Fuck Game, Date Cougars. And I interviewed a lot of different people for this book. And there are chapters that deal with how do you meet and where to find a older woman. One of our guests that was on our not our podcast, on our live stream last couple of weeks, Patsy, who was hella cougar, she has a little manual on what to do, and she suggests go to Facebook. She said you got to go take your fishing rod to where the fish are, and the fish, I guess she thinks, are on Facebook. So you go to Facebook dating, I guess, and try to find someone online on Facebook. And she said, don't give up if they tell you, oh, you're too young or whatever, which is what you and I always talk about.
Yeah.
Methinks thou does protest too much.
Well, and find groups on Facebook or conversation groups, travel groups, things you're interested in, and ask to join those groups and just start having conversations with people that you have a mutual interest in, and you'd be surprised how quickly a friendship can spark.
Yeah, I think the best relationships start out as friends.
That absolutely is true. Yeah.
I was friends with my husband for a full year before we started doing anything that was not platonic. And then, boom, those floodgates opened up. Anyway, Amanda has brought her boyfriend, Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy.
Jeremy, that's my youngest son's name. And thank you for buying a badge.
He's got his cool shades on there.
Jeremy, where are you from, Jeremy? Where are you all from? You like the way I've developed a Texas accent? Where are you all from?
Y'all from?
I got you all from because both my two of my three kids are either married to or partnered up with a Texan.
Really?
Yeah. So here's to all the Texans out there.
Cheers to Texans. I'm sorry. I feel bad for people that live in Texas right now.
Yeah, they're all getting shit all over the place.
Yeah, both Texas and Florida, your governors are crazy.
Some crazy shit going on there. Oh, Ron is from Dallas. There you go. Agriculturalist says
Jeremy's from Canada.
So beautiful. Thank you. Oh, really? I never knew that you were in Canada there.
From Canada, eh?
Canada. I didn't realize that.
Which part of Canada? That's a big
country.
C.
It's a big C. Someone's been drinking some red wine. So
you sip here.
Anyway, well, if you guys have any other questions, we'll be happy to answer them. But the question I brought is, what was the question I brought to the table? It already went boom, boom, out.
Saskatchewan.
No, that's a mouthful. It's much easier to say USA. Well, you're in New York and long distance for now.
And Amanda's in New York.
That could be good and bad, right? There's pros to being. I was long distance with my boyfriend for 4 years. It's not easy.
But with Zoom, it would be easier, or FaceTime.
Yeah, we did Zoom like dinners and stuff like that. Sushi Saturday nights.
That could be really frustrating though if you can't touch them.
Oh, we got such a good question for you right now, there, Nance.
Which one? I don't see it.
For all of our, it's on YouTube. For all of our guests here, Mrs. L says, "What do you consider to be or was your greatest adventure?"
Well, I mean, I've had many adventures. I think adventuring into parenthood was like a major adventure.
That's a huge adventure right there.
Never ends.
Never freaking ends.
Never ends. But I think probably my biggest geographical adventure was going to China by myself for the first time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very wild. Going anywhere by myself.
I've never.
It is hard.
Never been so nervous getting off a plane. And I mean, because I really didn't have any idea what to expect in terms of, because I've been to a lot of different countries, never a country so different like China. It is like another planet.
Yeah, it has to be. I've always kind of wanted to explore the Asian countries, but I have never been down that way. But I agree with you. I think one of the big adventures for me was actually picking up and moving from Chicago, which was my home base for most of my life, to LA.
Yeah.
Very, very big differences.
That's huge.
So that was a big adventure. And then another adventure would be when I went to South Africa.
That would be amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. If anyone ever gets a chance to go to South Africa or any places in Africa where they have safaris, it's tremendous, especially if you enjoy animals. It really helps if you enjoy animals.
Yeah. So Jeremy, backpacking in Europe at 19, that I think every 19, 20-year-old should do that. I think that's, you know, my son did it. He originally was going to go for like 4 weeks and it turned out to be like 10.
Yeah, it must be.
He had the best time.
Oh, and they're great. Oh, biggest adventures from moving to NY to move in with Amanda. Oh, you're getting a good one too, Jeremy. Congrats to you too, and hope for the best.
Yes. Cheers to you. Cheers to love.
So Mrs. Elf says, I'm pretty adventurous. I've done literally so many extreme sports. I have toured my whole country, land, and sea. She's from Greece. And some of it is as a solo traveler. But what I love the most is the simple everyday things like chilling at home in oversized PJs scented with my eco-friendly coconut body lotion. Love is my biggest adventure, though.
I'm with her.
Mrs.
That's
here's to you. That all sounds
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, there's something to be said for oversized cozy PJs and hanging out with the person you love. Yeah.
Or not. She didn't say anything about hanging out with the person she loves. She just said oversized PJs scented with my eco-friendly coconut body lotion. And what about one of your best friends that vibrates? That's another plus. You know, I know a few people who are past the age of 50, past the age of 60 maybe, and they are perfectly happy being single as long as they have their friendly Victor vibrator with them.
I think a lot of men are really afraid of that concept. You know, that just brings me right back to a common theme that when guys say, I'm you don't need a vibrator, you have me, and they think that it's just their penis, they don't realize that only, and I think that percentage is getting smaller every time I look at data, about 18% of women can have an orgasm with just PV sex.
I don't even think it's, I can remember, I always say to guys, I actually had this discussion with an out-of-towner, a friend of mine yesterday, and we were talking about stimulation, and I said, I don't know that many people that would be able to get off without their penis being stroked. I mean,
right, let's just tickle your balls.
Because basically since birth, it's the same tissue that is on the clit. So if you don't stimulate the clit, which is the dick, what do you think is going to happen?
Right.
You're going to have you're going to have blue balls.
The vagina actually is like an inverted ball sack.
I just found that out.
So, but naively, we've always equated the vagina to the penis, as in the same tissue and sensitivity. And men are just shocked when you can have a tampon in and not have an orgasm, not get excited about having a tampon in there. It's like, yeah, no. But the clitoris, a lot of people think the clitoris is just that little tiny thing on the outside, or not so tiny in some, when it's this massive organ that's all on the inside of the body, and that surrounds the vagina. So when the clitoris is all plumped up like a penis would be when it's hard, the clitoris, you have an internal erection, that puts pressure on the vagina. So when something enters the vagina, it's actually stimulating the clitoris. So all orgasms for women are clitoral. Every single one.
And I remember the first time I had a vibrator that had both the little rabbits. So both things were buzzing, you know? And you can kind of see that you're stimulating both at once, which can lead to a very good orgasm. Now, David Boy D, 3 said, I'm good with it. I use me like the toy. Wait, I'm good with it. Use me like the toy. Pull me out. And when you have to, then put me in.
There you go, David. You figured it out.
I'll
be your toy.
Yeah.
I love that. That's a good man right there. Just use
Well,
me. Use me till I'm used up.
I feel the same way about any things that you play with. You know, just it doesn't mean that you like. I know so many women are like, I don't hate lube because I am already wet. Well, wetter is better. So no matter if you have it, just use it or not use it, but don't put anybody down because they quote unquote need it. That's
Yeah,
silly.
and you know, there's all kinds of reasons that people want more lubricant. Like just if you're a little dehydrated,
Oh yeah,
if you're
you are not
taking antihistamines, if your hormones are a little out of balance, or you've been at it for a while and your skin glands are a little tired.
right.
I mean, there's all kinds of reasons, or you just like it slicker.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Our friend just liked it slicker.
yeah.
Hello to you, Darren. Vaughn says, hello, ma'am. I'm so frustrated. I am 37 and really wish to be with a true cougar. Age is not a factor for me. What is your advice? Well, first of all, of course, read my book, Vaughn. That's an easy one. Just go on Amazon. You got the Kindle version and you got the regular version of Fuck Game Say Cougars. But the main thing I would say is make it a full-time job to find one. Go out and hunt.
Right.
Go to places that you think older women will go to. Tell people that you are interested in older women. Go online, and even websites like Alternative Lifestyles will probably have older women that are looking for younger men. Don't go to specific cougar dating sites because I think they're a scam.
Yeah.
I don't know, and because I think if you just hydrate up, I think if you just I lost my train of thought. I don't know that many women that identify as I'm a cougar and I'm single and I'm looking for younger guys.
Right.
It doesn't work that way.
No.
It's usually like most of the time they don't even know they're quote unquote cougars by our definition, which is a confident, older, unique, genuine, assertive, and racy woman.
Right.
Most of the time they don't even know that. But the main thing is that if you treat them with respect and be your authentic self, don't try to be somebody else that you're not, and try to respect their time. That's a big promo. I had no problems finding men, and I think that you would not. If you're 37, you're in a great position there. Just go out and be friendly and introduce yourself. I don't know what else to say. You got any other tips that I missed?
Yeah, I mean, I think when you have your sight set on, I'm going to go find a cougar, I would be more curious about what do you think that's going to do for you? What are you looking for?
Okay, well, we're going to throw that out at you. Let's see.
What do you think a cougar is going to be?
He appreciates the concept and advice. I once called a woman ma'am, and she said I made her feel old. LOL. Yeah, if you call someone ma'am, then they're not going to think of you as a potential partner. But I think, Vaughn, I can see that, and I think a lot of people can benefit if they're in their 30s or younger even, and they want to be with someone older, regardless of how much the age gap is. Sometimes people like being with someone who's more experienced, and there's a lot of advantages of being with an older woman who's not playing games. Obviously, the title of my book. What else? The nurturing nature, maybe, and being independent, financially successful, not as needy. There's a lot of reasons that someone in their 20s and 30s as a guy might want to be with an older woman. I don't fault him for this.
Right.
So I guess, what was your reasoning for thinking that you want someone to be with a quote unquote true cougar or whatever that might be? I think you just basically say, I want to be with someone with confidence.
That's why I'm asking, because I think people have this idea that a cougar is going to support them.
Yeah.
A cougar is going to do something for them, is going to replace their mother.
Yeah.
It's like, so be honest about what you're looking for, because if you're just looking for, like Karen says, a confident, older, unique,
genuine, assertive, and racy woman.
Right. You can't just go look. There's no place that cougars go. That's a personality of women,
right.
Right. So there's no. It's not like and most of us don't even refer to ourselves as cougars.
No, I mean, I do in a sense that I made the acronym, and the other, I think by saying cougar, that to me signifies that I am a confident older woman.
Right.
It doesn't mean that I'm looking to go on the prowl either.
Right.
It's just a different.
Right. And I think, and I think somebody that would identify as a cougar, or who would agree with that definition, is also somebody that's more open-minded, perhaps, and not ageist. Isn't going to discriminate against you because you're younger.
Right.
They might not discriminate against somebody that's older either, because they're confident. They're not looking for somebody to fix their problems. They're looking for a partner. They're looking for somebody to enjoy. They're looking for an experience.
Right.
So be honest about what you're looking for. So somebody has asked us, would love to see you ladies glammed up for a future stream. And I'm sitting here dying, going, do you realize that we are glammed up?
This is glammed up, by the way. This is as fucking
glammed up as we got, baby.
Yeah. I'm not, I mean,
so thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. That was what's called an underhanded compliment. That's like a hit on or shit on. I should write that down. We have a segment of our podcast called Hit On or Shit On.
I think that was a shit on.
No, but it was actually not a shit on, because he was, I would love to see you ladies glammed up, meaning that he obviously finds something worth glamming up. I mean, it's like a piece of.
Would you quit schlepping it for your shows and glam up?
I know, and ironically, I'm thinking, did I really want to wear this shirt that I was wearing all day? I'm like, yeah, why not? It shows a little cleavage. Why not? Who gives a shit? I mean, honestly,
I went for this. This thing feels so good.
Oh, you're gonna just like cozy it up and feel it.
Oh my God, it's so soft.
It's like Mrs. L said, your wait, what was that again? Your oversized PJs.
Yeah.
Who was the one who asked about that? Because my screen is stuck already.
It's RSH Rochelle 019.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Any other hit on or shit ons that you like to bestow upon us right now? Whether or not hit on, shit on.
So, when somebody says, "You'd be so pretty if."
Yeah. If you lose a little weight, or
if you wear some makeup.
How about, you must have been really attractive when you were younger. I'm like, fuck off. Someone recently on my TikTok said, oh, you're 84 years old. 84.
Oh my God.
But maybe he was, or she was dyslexic and it meant 48.
I think that's probably it.
You
know what I want to say. Here's what I want to say to those punks.
Oh, those little
punks is, you could only wish to be as lucky to make it to this age and look this good. You showing us your cleavage? You going down there?
I was trying to show, because David said he couldn't see, so I was trying to show the cleavage, which
I can't see it either. I'm trying to look over the the hump there.
There.
Oh, there it is. There it is. I see it.
Wow. That was sexy.
Amanda gave you an applause.
Thank you for clapping. She looks as good as she does because she's not married, LOL. What the hell?
What was that?
Little Rocker said she looks as good as she does because she's not married, LOL. With a happy smiley face. So now, is that a hit on or a shit on?
I'm not sure. Because you look good, you do look good, and you aren't married. So are they related?
I don't know. Whatever you guys think. I don't know. Little Rocket 87. By the way, you don't have to necessarily be married in order to be involved in a relationship.
This is true.
So.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Yeah. So I guess we better glam up sometime, Karen.
Glam the hell up. I don't know.
I think we should. Do you have a tiara?
Do I have Tiara. Yes, I do actually. I actually have the little leopard print ear. I mean,
I
ears.
might have some of those too.
Maybe we'll glam up next week and put on my
Oh,
little.
I have an outfit. I got a whole cat thing.
Oh, wow! Hello, hey,
I think
Alex.
it even has a tail.
I bet you have it. You're a very feline person. You
I
like the
am.
you are. That's why you have a cat, I think.
Yeah.
I'm more of like the dog.
Oof.
I'm more of that sassy dog. So I was going to try to get TikTok going too. I was really getting adventures some.
Although I have to stop watching all these little reels of people rescuing animals because, man, do I have an urge to go rescue me some animals.
Someone just put on TikTok that she had a bird that she got when she was 11. And now she's like in her 30s and she's still stuck with this bird because these birds do not die.
Oh, they live 50, 80 years.
She's like, I don't know what to do about this damn bird because he hates everyone but me.
Oh. My friend Lynn
he's
had one of those.
untrainable.
Yeah. She had one. She had a bird and it would go to work with her when she worked at a bank. And she would go and ride in her car with her. And I guess one time she got I think she got in a car accident and the cops came and they couldn't get to her because the bird was attacking them.
It's probably, it's called a Quaker parrot or something like that. I think that's what she said the name was. Hamza wants to join us. Should we let Hamza join us?
Oh, well, do they know the rules?
Hamza, let's see. Hamza,
I've been making people agree to the rules, and I tell them the rules and make them agree in a comment before I let them in.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I can't. TikTok is upside down. So.
Is that TikTok or?
No, that was Handbox said I got. Let's see.
David's up for adoption.
Okay, we have some more questions here.
An animal, David.
Little Rocker 87 said it was definitely a compliment that he's saying I look good because I wasn't married. I don't know why. All right, Mrs. Helms said no sense that some people consider someone being in their 80s is an insult. Good point. Even if I was 84, which I thankfully have a few years away for that. Why wouldn't that be a good looking woman still? Look at Jane Fonda.
Seriously, I want to go see that movie. Should I wait and you and I could go together?
What is it called?
It's 80 for Brady.
I'll see that with you, sure.
God, I think that would be hilarious.
Is that
Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin? No,
okay.
And Sally Field.
It's like
Rita Moreno.
Oh, we should see this. It's like the cast of what's that called that Lily Tomlin's in right now?
Oh, the one that her and Jane Fonda's in. It's like
Been on forever. Does anybody know what we're talking about? I watched it too. This is what happens. If anybody wants to know, the face looks good, okay, but the brain is what's called mush.
That's the problem. You can do all this stuff out here, but it doesn't change what's in there.
It doesn't. Whatever's going on between that one and that one.
But if you look good, people forgive you for crazy. Yeah. Did you know that?
I didn't realize that, but thank you. I feel much better now. Oh, okay. So let's see. Havoc said, I get survivor's benefits. And I was wondering, can those be affected if I get a common law marriage, not officially married? We don't have a legal background, but if I did, I would say, I have no idea.
What was the question?
I get survivor's benefits, okay, from, I guess, being in the war or something. And I was wondering, can those be affected if I get a common law marriage, not officially married?
Depends on where you live, because in California, there's no such thing as common law marriage.
Yeah, depends on where you live, Havoc.
Yeah.
Has anyone watched MILF Manor on TLC? Alex, I watched the first episode. I think we discussed this last week, that I was asked to be on two different casting agents asked me if I wanted to be on an audition for this show. And I was really not proud of the women that were on there. They were like feeling their sons blindfolded. It was most cringy, weird. No.
I do think though that if there's ever an opportunity for you and I to be on a show together, we need to do it.
Okay. Cheers. Anybody disagree with that?
So if
should we be
like,
on a show
like
together? Grace and Frankie.
Grace and Frankie. Thank you. Cheryl to the rescue.
I go on Big Brother, says Matt. You know what? I was asked to be on The Amazing Race with me and my son, and let me tell you something.
You two would have been hilarious.
We would have not even made it to the first round. And then what they do, if you don't make it past the first round or second round, whatever, when you're out, they send you to a remote island with no cell phone, no computers, or no way of getting onto, the internet.
Oh shit!
In a room with the other person. I would go nuts if I was stuck with my son in a room for any length of time.
Oh, so be very careful about who you pick to go on those shows with.
The show is great. I'm not what's known as a fast runner. A lot of it is running from here to here. I would have tripped with my luggage, which I would make him have to carry. So my poor son would be lugging 2 pieces of luggage that were both mine, and probably a backpack that's his. And then he'd have to carry me on his back as we run over to get on a bus somewhere, which I probably tripped getting on the stairs to the bus, which I've done before. So I imagine the worst idea. We actually did a video about how funny it would be if we didn't go on it. And when we got, we went up the ladder and we got to the last part, and they're like, "Are you making fun of us?" I'm like, "No, but I'm just being honest. I don't think we would make very good people for this." But anyway, Amanda said I would pay to see Cam in The Amazing Race. Yeah, he would probably do better than me for sure.
You two would be really funny.
But together as a combo, and even the stuff that they have games that you play that you're better, at figuring out problems and things like that. We might do good on his part, but if I'm in his partner, I would drag him down with that too.
Oh.
It would be a disaster. And you know what would be worse than that if I was on Survivor? Or the one that Alone and Afraid. Oh my God.
Naked and Afraid?
Naked and Afraid, whatever. I would not be, that would not be good.
The one that I couldn't do would be Fear Factor.
Oh, fear. Oh, they make you eat bugs and shit like that? No, none of that stuff.
Not a chance. I can't even watch people do that.
I know. I already have so many phobias, and so does Cam. So the two of them, his biggest phobia is bed bugs. I can't even imagine. The first thing we do is get in the room. The bed bugs are coming. And I can't sleep. I can't do it. Okay. So we figured out it was Grace and Frankie and Grace, or Grace and Frankie. Grace and Frankie.
Yeah.
Of course, I got that wrong because I must be dyslexic. Also, all of a sudden, I drink wine and I can't even breathe. What the fuck?
Get a little allergy to it.
I got allergic to wine, of course. The one little vice I have, I get allergic to.
You get the stuffed up. It's almost like you took a Viagra.
What?
It's like you took a Viagra. With a lot of people, when they take Viagra, they get stuffy nose or their nose runs.
Okay, if I was single, that would be great because that would be a true tell right away.
Yeah, if they're on top and their nose is running.
You got COVID, which I don't want to be around.
You just have your little Q-tip handy and shove that baby up their nose.
I'm doing a swab. I have my dog just every morning. He gives me a COVID test. He licks my nostrils. I'm sending him licks my nostrils in the morning. This is all right. Lil Rocket said, "I'm here for you, Karen. Crazy and sexy is a great combo." Again, hit on or shit on. Crazy.
I think that's a compliment. Crazy and sexy is hot.
Wait a second. That is not a hit on. It's a shit on.
I think it is. Well, you said there's what's out here doesn't match what's in there.
I can't believe
Take it.
all right, I'll take it as a compliment. But not remembering things is different than being crazy. I mean, crazy
Well,
is something
crazy could be crazy fun, crazy wild, crazy
wild,
stupid,
crazy, stupid. Hey,
crazy forgetful, crazy. I mean, there's a lot of versions of crazy, right?
all right, okay, Little Rockin'. I am able to see Nancy because she's on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. If you want to go to Real Love Encore, I believe, or Karenlee Potter Show, it's on there if you want to check her out. Because who wouldn't want to check out that sexy Nancy, even if she is a little crazy sexy?
Yeah, look crazy sexy. So I finished the series of C. I am so infatuated with Jason Momoa.
You know
God,
that.
bad for him.
Anybody that's been listening to these live streams for the past several weeks has known that Nancy's got a huge, crazy horniness for Jason Momoa.
He's so hot.
I do remember him riding on the horse in Game of Thrones. That I remember. So I agree.
And he has this growl when he does this.
If anybody has like an in with Jason, can you send him over
Please,
to Nancy? Because
I would love to meet. I'll go to Hawaii to meet him.
Have plane will travel. She will go.
Yeah, I think he and his wife are separated. So
Agriculture says, thank you for entertaining me tonight. I'm going to head out. Bye, beautiful ladies. God bless. Oh, that was very sweet. That was definitely.
What was that?
Agriculturalist said, thank you for entertaining me tonight, which is my goal in life. I'm going to head out. Bye, beautiful ladies. God bless.
Oh,
very,
thank you.
very. I would like to know why I took Viagra tonight. I literally cannot breathe. All of a sudden, this happened literally the last 3 or 4 times. I wonder if it's got anything to do with the multitude of medications I take as well. Buy piggies. Okay. Now that I can tell you is not anything I need to discuss in terms of being a hit on or shit on. That's just a straight up shit on. And it is
what
not
did
nice.
they say?
Buy piggies. P-I-G-G-I-E-S. And unless piggy is a term of endearment, because cute little pig, like a little pot-bellied pig. No, yes, Matt, allergic to the wine. I think I've developed an allergy to wine, but I'm thinking it might have something to do with something that I used to go to sleep or something that I used to wake up.
Yeah. Or something you used to bring yourself to neutral.
Yeah, something that neutralizes me. Allergic to the wine is not a good thing, though. Dude, he was deflecting. Oh, yeah, you were deflecting there since. Okay, projecting maybe. Or
deflecting like ha.
Wait, how's the film's TV said I might know a Jason Momoa doppelganger. That would work.
It's worth a shot.
Send him to Dr. Nancy, and while you're at it, can you find me a Brad Pitt doppelganger?
Speaking of doppelgangers, did you hear that? This is not a happy story. Did you hear about the woman in Germany? I think it is. She was 23. She had a bad situation at her family, so she searched online, social media. She and her boyfriend searched online for a girl that was her age that looked like her. They wooed her into a car. They stabbed her to death, and she tried to steal her identity. And she tried to have her life. And of course, she's in prison now. She and her boyfriend are in jail. Yeah,
there's some fucking crazies out there. That's a crazy.
But
the
police were going, all right, this is a first.
I thought you were going to tell me a different story.
Okay, is there another one?
Yeah, because I've talked about this on my podcast. Apparently, there was a 23-year-old girl whose husband or boyfriend passed away, and she and him wanted to see the world together. So she took his ashes. I guess he had been cremated, and put it in a little dildo, like an anal plug dildo. I don't know how they must have a hollow anal plug dildo. And she got caught with it going through security. And she said that she did that because that was one of his favorite places. Now that is some story, right? Can you go, just visualize.
I mean, I know many people that would apply to. Like, honey, I'm going to put you where you've always wanted to be.
I take you with me then. No, I just can't imagine though, like going through security. Females, we need someone checking this girl out.
So
okay.
Did they consider it smuggling somebody into the country?
They found it offensive, highly offensive. Now, I had a similar instance going through security with a friend of mine for one of our birthdays. It was like,
okay, I'm really curious about this story.
I told this on the podcast too. When I think we were all turning 50, maybe. We went to Vegas. There was like 10 of us. And one of my friends bought 10 little bullets, little bullet vibrators, put them in her bag, going through security. And she's like, at the beginning, she says to the guy at the security,
oh, no.
Okay, 10 of those going in, and I want to make sure there's 10 of them going out. And they're, because they were in her suitcase. They look like little bullets, like literally. Mm-hmm. That was the whole story.
Okay.
Not that exciting.
I thought you were going to say, she said, I just have 10 bullets in my bag, and they thought she had bullets.
No, but they were cute.
Every time I went to Jamaica by myself before my events, and I would take 2 massive suitcases and a carry-on and a backpack or whatever, because I would bring all kinds of naughty gifts to give away to my event guests.
Uh-huh.
And so every single time I'd get pulled over at customs, and they'd open my bags. And so I started carrying my business card that I would just hand them, like before they started going through it. I was like, I just want to warn you what's in here. And if you'd like any samples, I brought some extras.
That's very nice of you. How do you get on Dr. Nancy's channel? You go to my Instagram, Karenlee Potter, like you got to YouTube, and you'll find it, and then you can see Dr. Nancy. Hi, Stephen, to you. Lots of hearts, lots of kisses.
And hey, you guys, how do you put hearts on here for us?
Yeah, you press the screen. Oh no, that's TikTok. I don't know how to do hearts. I think maybe what happens if you press the screen?
Nothing.
Nothing. That's TikTok. Happy Valentine's.
There we go. There we go. I'm giving you hearts.
You're giving me hearts?
I think that's me.
Oh, that is you. You guys give us some love. Give us some hearts. How did you do that?
I pressed your screen, not mine.
I wonder if I pressed your screen. Oh no, that's a lot of shit coming. Steven says Happy Valentine's Day coming up.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
What are you doing for ED?
It's not a good thing if Mrs. Elm said it's definitely not a good thing to be allergic if your show is called Wild Women with Wine.
Right? Yeah, Wild Women with Milk just doesn't sound the same.
Wild Women with Soda Waters. Oh, look at all the hearts we're getting now. Lord,
thank you for the hearts. And we have badges on too to support our wine habit. Yeah. We'll have to start buying some wine that's non-allergenic. Yeah. Allergenic wine.
Whatever I'm taking now, medically speaking, I'm going to untake because this is good. This is a bad reaction. And I get a stuffy nose from wine.
Yeah, that's not good. A stuffy nose from Viagra, who cares? But a stuffy nose from wine, yeah. Have you ever taken Viagra? Just as an experiment?
No. Have you? Of course.
Yeah. Of course. It didn't go well. I had the most major palpitations.
I was going to say, did it affect your heart?
Yeah. I almost passed out. It was not good.
Yeah, I don't think it's meant for women.
No, at first they were saying, well, we should have the same effect. No, I don't think so. I mean, I only took a smidgen. I did not. First of all, man, if you're taking Viagra, Never take the whole pill,
Yeah.
ever.
Or
Just bite a little corner off. That should do it.
yeah, because otherwise your woman is going to be like, leave me the frick alone.
Well, and you'll have a lot more side effects. The only side effect you want is a little extra stiffness. So let's see. It's the same way you just press the screen, got
Press
little
the
hearts
screen.
and stuff. Yeah.
I love these little hearts. These are great. So the more hearts,
Tap, tap, tap.
paper 11.
You don't need a pill.
Okay.
I mean, hey, believe me, I know a lot of young guys that use it for a little extra something,
Right.
something. It's not about need. What did Hugh Hefner said? It was the best party drug that had ever been invented.
Well, actually, on my Sex Talk with My Mom link tree on our website, we have a company that makes a generic version of that. You get them for like $2 a pill. So you might want to check that out.
When we went on a cruise to, I taught on a LA cruise for the Bob Hannaford does the Naughty in New Orleans and stuff. He did a Naughty in LA.
Right.
So I taught a couple class. We taught for a couple of days in LA, and then we went on this like 3 or 4 day cruise just to Ensenada. So it wasn't. I mean, it was not like it's not a destination cruise. It's a party boat. So we went on the party boat, but we pulled into Ensenada for the day, and it's like everybody left the boat, and Mark and I are like, "What's in Ensenada? We're just gonna stay here." So we stayed on the boat and just relaxed and enjoyed the day. It was a beautiful sunny day. And then we learned later that everybody got off the boat to go into Ensenada to buy Viagra because it's like 50 cents a pill or something instead of $10 a pill, or $15 a pill or whatever it is in the US.
It's a lot more than that even.
Yeah, and it's over the counter, so they just go in and buy their Viagra.
We were just talking about how Quaaludes, which was my favorite drug of choice when I was 21, but they don't make anymore. Apparently they make something similar in Mexico or Amsterdam or something like that. I'm like, ooh, that might be something worthwhile to go visit Amsterdam. I thought it was for a guy whose little soldier would stand at attention. You mean wouldn't stand at attention?
It's for a guy who wants his soldier to stand at attention for a lot longer or to be a lot more rigid. He's like concrete.
And then you're like, what did I be careful for what I wish for?
What's the topic for today? Tommy wants to know. We're kind of all over the place, Tommy. Yeah. So you just got to jump in. Do you have a question?
A little bit ADD.
Yeah. If you have a
little rocket said that she loves me.
We've only got about 5 more minutes. So
the rocker. It's not little rock. It's not little rocker. It's little rocker. Are you a rocker? Love you guys, says Stephen, and we love you too, Stephen.
Thank you.
Yeah, we only got a few minutes left because it went by quickly. We were just having some fun over here. If you have any last minute burning kind of crazy ass questions that you want to ask someone who's got a stuffy nose because of wine, or you want the doctor who's in the house to answer your questions, lay it on us right now. In the meantime, before you forget, make sure that you follow both of us on all social media, because that way you don't miss when we go live again.
Right.
And maybe you will not get the wrong time zone. What happens?
Just go by when it says Pacific time, figure it from there.
Always going to be 5 Pacific time if you're mentally handicapped like myself. You just got to figure it out from there. I'm never good with anyone who's on the same time zone as me. I called my friend in St. Lucia the other day. I didn't realize it was 1:30 in the morning, and I called her on a weekday.
Karen, are you still with a guy?
I'm with a guy. His name is Buddy. Buddy's sleeping on my bed right now. And he's not being a bad buddy, so that's good.
So next week will be my last week in Northern California for a while.
That's good. So we're going to go see some movies together. So you're going to see a lot of the two of us on Instagram and hopefully TikTok too.
Yep. So I'll be in SoCal for probably at least a month. And so I'm once the number 6 is born, I'll have weekends off, but I told Mark he needs to come down and relieve me on a Thursday so I can come to your house and hang out. I'll
Yeah.
definitely need some adult time when I'm in baby land.
Anytime you want, just bring that thing that makes you not allergic to wine.
Okay. It's called an antihistamine. I'll bring a little
Bring-
Claritin D, a bottle of wine.
Yeah, bring me some Benadryl, and by the end of the thing, I'll be like,
Yeah,
but I won't.
I won't give you
nose,
Benadryl.
my nose won't be stuffy.
This is true.
I gotta figure.
So, Karenlee, oh, all right, here's Tommy. I went on a date with a 52-year-old woman. How do I get her to want and crave me more? She lives 50 minutes away and tries to act like that's a problem. So, Tommy.
Have wheels will travel.
Yeah, go to her.
That seems to be the easiest solution.
Yeah.
50.
Go to her or find a place halfway that's sexy and invite her to join you there.
Yeah.
And when you're with her, don't make it all about you. Make it all about her.
Have you made a sex tape in the past? Would you make one with your current partners? Rough Riders would like to know.
I have made a sex tape.
Yeah.
And yes.
And can you continue to make sex tapes?
Yes. And they're either destroyed or maybe in a safe with a disclaimer on it that says, if you find this in the event of our deaths, destroy it because there's not enough money in the inheritance to pay for the therapy you'll need should you watch it.
I couldn't agree more. Will Rocker said, I'm trying to get on Instagram and check out Nancy, but I can't leave your live broadcast because I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Do it afterwards. Just go follow her and you'll see. Well, actually, if you go on my live stream, you'll be able to see both of us. Tonight was so much fun to watch and listen. I love you, ladies. Thank you, Jeremy, for joining Wild Women with Wine.
Thank you, Jeremy. We're so happy for you too, and we love Amanda. So you just join us every week. We love, we have a lot of guys on here. We love to have women on here, but it's fun to have couples on here to kind of share their input. And so this is it's all about you guys. Whatever topics you want to talk about, Karen and I can pretty much talk about anything. So, all right, we're getting ready to go, TJ. So next time, join us at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. He's late, probably because he's in the East.
It's amazing. Like, by the way, another thing has happened. My entire face is red.
You're getting flushed.
I'm allergic to wine, and it makes me have natural blush. I guess that's not bad.
Thank you, Trouble. Oh, I get that. I think Matt. Yeah. Thanks, Matt. Have a good weekend. Yeah, it's almost the weekend. Yeah. See, I have a busy business weekend, so it's not going to be play weekend, but I'll have one of those with Karen soon. Yeah, so here, let me throw out a question. Y'all listeners that are here joining us, where would you want to see Karen and I travel to do some, like, lots of little lives from a place for you, with you together? Where should we go? So plant that seed and send us messages.
And who's going to pay for it?
Well, we can rustle up some badges.
Yeah, keep sending us those badges. Instead of buying wine, we'll end up in Africa.
Yep, or Greece.
God's will just said, "Hey, Karen, why is your face red?" I just started drinking wine at the age of 64. What is my So, bye, Karen and Dr. Nan. Thank you for showing up. You're incredible. Great show. Wine and glasses. Mrs. Elb, you're incredible too.
We really love that lady. So tell her thank you for being here.
No, I love her. Yeah. Rocket is saying, you know what is causing the stuffiness in your nose, Karen? It's the tannins in the wine. Usually the less than the reds. I'm drinking white wine.
Yeah,
It's
that sucks.
I drank white wine all my life, and I drink red wine, and this has never happened. So I'm convinced I got some
So
cure.
take a Claritin. Just take a Claritin a couple hours before our show,
And then
so that that won't make you
freak out.
sleepy.
It will not, and then I won't. And I'll get hyper.
Not the
Oh,
Claritin.
we don't
It's only
want
if you put the D in it.
I don't like having these ailments. Oh, Las Vegas is where Mrs. Elf says we should go.
Oh my God.
Okay, done. Well, viva
We could have some fun in Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas.
I haven't been to Vegas for a while. I was spending a lot of time there when I was doing my film festival stuff. Had some weird experiences, but that's for another show.
Okay, where do you want to have everybody go find you?
You could go to my website, drnsp.com. I keep changing the name of this Instagram because I'm having an identity crisis. So please bear with me. I appreciate your patience with me because I don't know who the fuck I am on this one. So now it's just enjoy the exotic lifestyle. So,
Dr. Nancy, always gorgeous. Are you getting younger? What's your secret?
I'm getting younger. It's a lot of chemotherapy.
That's what it is. It's like you hit a certain age and it goes down after that. So
yeah, I'm Benjamin Button's sister.
Do you remember Benjamin Button? I really like that.
Yeah, that was Brad Pitt. Hello.
I'm aware. I'm also aware of him on when he's on the horse. You don't want to talk about Legends of the Fall.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, see, I haven't lost you yet. I came up with that Legends of the Fall.
In this room I'm in, my office now used to be one of my youngest daughter's room, and on the ceiling right there was a big poster of Brad Pitt in what was the Tibetan one? 7 years in Tibet.
7 years in Tibet.
Yeah. So there's a big and when my first granddaughter was born, who's now 20 plus, we would have her in here. We would change in her diaper, and we'd say, you know, who's that? Who's that? And as she grew, she would say, "That's Brad."
That's Brad. That's Hattie. Hattie Patati.
So she grew up with looking at Brad when she's getting her diaper changed. I'm sure she's gonna need therapy at some point.
Right. If you guys want to give some badges to us, maybe we'll show you what's on the ceiling right now, because I think it's Jason Momoa.
I'm gonna put one up there, yeah, for sure.
There's a Jason on his horse.
Damn. Yeah.
You guys ever been with a black guy? Mr. Worldwide, what kind of question is that? I'd say, why do you want to know?
How will that change your life if you know?
Yeah.
How will that
enhance
your existence on this day if you know who we've been with?
Yeah. We don't kiss and tell. Or do I? I kiss and tell every day.
All right. So next week, same time, same station.
Same
and
time.
then the following week, we might be like together in the same place if I don't have a baby born yet. So
I know. Let's talk about that.
Yep.
Let's talk about
Yep.
Let's do with the picture. All right. I love you too, Mrs. Elf. And
love you, Mrs. Elf.
I was gonna try to see if TikTok would work. So if you want to join me on TikTok, I may do a little TikTok in a way.
Okay, TikTok away. All right, so I'm going out to dinner tonight.
Oh, you lucky thing.
With my friend that had the surgery and is back home and doing well.
Oh, I meant to ask you. That's wonderful news. Yeah. Oh, great news.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. So yeah. So
idle in.
So yay. Yeah, I will. So anyway, so life is good. Life is good, and it can change on a heartbeat. It can change on a dime. It can change. So enjoy these moments. Appreciate them. When you're feeling kind of blue, pause and realize that, you know, this is a precious moment. And we don't get this one back. We can't undo it. We can't redo it. We just need to savor it for what it is, learn what we need to learn, and hope we get another moment to do more.
Yep. That's what I say too. Ditto.
Can't wait to see you in person. It's been way too long.
Love you, Nance.
Love you too.
Bye.
Talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.